Hi guys, I'm back. It's been a little while. Things have come up, life in general. But anyways, I'm right now. I'm going to be checking the in-play of the crankshaft, make sure that's within specs. When I installed the new thrust bearing, I have no movement whatsoever, so it doesn't go. There's no movement. So I think we're okay, but I'm going to still check it. I'm going to put on the lowest. Get the lowest feeler gauge here and see where I'm at. This is 0.006. So let's see where we're at here. And basically what the book was saying, between the thrust plate, which is here, this is the thrust bearing plate, which is thrust bearing, and then the gap between the crankshaft, which is here. Let's see that. Let me see if I can. Ooh. Okay, so here's the crankshaft, and then you can actually see the bearing. So I'm going to measure, put my lowest between these two, the front and the front of the engine. So let's see, and yeah, it's about point. All right, that's about it right there. 0.016. Actually, and I have no in-play. In-play is when you can move it forward and back, and I don't have either. So I have no movement. So I think I'm okay on this, because even though there is a gap here, the in-play is the difference between where you start, and this thing does not move at all. So I have a feeling that we're okay on this. Okay, so hope I'm right. Anyway, okay, so here we go. We're done with that. Whoa. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to install the... Okay. Doing something wrong. I don't know if I gotta face it. I don't know if I gotta face it. This towards the. It says start to seal into the cavity with the seal lip facing the engine. Shit, I don't know. I gotta look it up. I have no idea. Okay, I'm back. Very difficult to find just a simple image on YouTube or the internet. Okay, so you got two sides here. You got the side that is just flat, like this, and the other side has a groove inside of it. Okay, that groove side goes towards the engine. So that means that this side is facing outwards. Okay, this is all I was trying to find on the internet. Why that was so difficult, I don't know. But a couple of things I did find out. In the book it says to oil the outer part, and other places say just to do the you just do the inside. So I'm gonna actually just do it, because I heard that somewhere else too, because this actually rides right on the groove. This rides right on this inner part, so you don't want you want to give it as much chance to survive as possible, that initial startup. So I'm going to put some of my moly paste on here, just a little bit. We got that on. Now what I'm going to do is put just a little oil on the inside of here where it rides. This is, I don't know, it seems easier. So I am just gonna let it clean off. Okay, that looks pretty damn good. Okay, I'm gonna put my, okay, so we got that on. Put this back on because okay, a little more liquid in here. Okay, so we got my, hammer this down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put the bolts back in. Oh. No, that's not the size. 60. Okay. Damn. Okay, so I kind of like this method better. I mean, I was able to get it without doing too much. It's pretty even. It's in there. Let's see if we can get this in. Yeah. And I put a little grease in there. I put some of the moly paste in here. Just a little bit and a little bit of oil. Seems to be doing good. And that is the real rear oil seal. It's pretty good. Now we'll find out, won't we? I think that's good. Okay. So, in my case, we'll find out if this was an okay method, if this was the right method or one of the right methods. But I took off the rear main cap here, set it in first. There was a groove on top of the on top of here. And that's where you could see where the rear mainsail would stop at. That was its stopping point, so you wouldn't go too far. So I pushed it all the way to the back until it hit it, right? So I couldn't push it back any further this way. Then I just went ahead and I retorqued down the main cap. So, and that seems to be, everything's turning. So everything's good there. So we got that in. I think the next thing we're going to do is, I think I'm going to install the timing gear.